Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Backward it goes. Chance to shoot now. He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Nice bit of trickery. Well seen. Saw that coming. Played out to the right. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect. It shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Thuram with the clearance. Oh, important interception. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yaya Touré. Beckham. Still goalless at the moment. Mbappe! Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Mateus. Driving forward. Foot in. Oh, good ball. Oh, good taking him. Can he finish? He scores! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Suarez.
Oh, really well played.
Iniesta. Now Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good read. Now it's Luis Suarez. Adams spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Irwin cuts out the pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
And again, they're pressing effectively.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Adams deals with that comfortably. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bellingham. De Bruyne. Back into the middle. Messi. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. Good, strong mid. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. No way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge. Oh, this looks sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Costa Curta. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Bellingham. Nesta. Mateus running with the ball. And it's Yaya Toure. That's Vieira. And it's Messi. Could be danger here. He is just caressing the ball. No way through, so back it comes. Beckham. Mbappe. And that could set him on his way.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the counter is on. Costa Curta. There's a sharp little ball here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rummenigge! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yaya Toure. Now the finish! They've scored! The breakthrough arrives at last! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now. The game's... He's got the shot away! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal.
He's had a hit! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Haaland. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And it's Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out.
Face-to-face. Shot a goal! He has done it! And this is getting better and better.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yaya Toure.
So the lead now is 2.
Messi.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt...
It's there! Right back in the game! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only to... He's had a shot! He should have put that one away.
Haaland was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Mbappe. Irwin. Vietnam looking to pass their way through.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bullet. Kaká. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Bellingham.
Vietnam can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And it's Eto'o. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Has a goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Desperate defending required here. And he's gone looking for safety. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Take back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Eto'o. Well read, nice interception. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. Zé Roberto has it in a wide position. There's the hit! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
And that's it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So it's away we go then. Mateus, and here's Suarez. Mateus, he's got away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus, and here's Eto'o.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Beckenbauer. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Luis Suarez moves wide and looking to get onto this. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Iniesta. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Costa Curta. To Messi. Iniesta. Mateus. Vieira. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a hit!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Chips it through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's intervened well there. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Eto'o. Iniesta. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Eto'o. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, this looks sharp. Iniesta. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Iniesta has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Beckenbauer short changes him with that pass. Suarez is flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. Good-looking ball. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland! Goal!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's really well manoeuvred. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Vietnam really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can...
He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. And it's Yaya Toure. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And here's Eto'o. Messi wins the duel this time. And the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi. Messi. De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there's the end of the first half. Vietnam head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. So we're straight back at it. And Mbappe! That's got him rattled. Saliba getting this one clear. Good effort from distance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o has a goal! It's fallen kindly here, and it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper
climbs up big! Just eases him off the ball. Haaland, he's in a great position. Messi. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Mateus takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Eto'o. Hits one! He's missed, but not by that far. It's their second corner of the game. They've got to be quick to recover this. getting better and better. Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
It's Eto'o! Yes! And surely that settles it. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi shot a goal! Loose, oh what this time, surely! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Yaya Touré. Yaya Touré! Oh, he's been caught napping. Yaya Touré. Bellingham. Iniesta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Foot in. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's looking to set free a runner. Yeah.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mateus. Vieira. Yaya Touré. Luis Suarez. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Fiddles it through. Well, he's given it away. And he's searching through. Iniesta. And the finish! And it's in! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score.
Il y aura
Simple
4
as.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Vietnam grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Iniesta. Now it's Haaland. And it's Iniesta. Now De Bruyne. There will be 4 extra minutes. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Luis Suarez. And time is up. Vietnam can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. It's a mighty effort! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Lahm. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maradona. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Vieira gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get...
It's Maradona! He's got away with one there. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Maradona. Iniesta. Chance to shoot now. Great hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, what a ball! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Maradona. And they're quick to get it back. Iniesta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. And it's Lahm. Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckham. Messi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Eto'o. 30 minutes gone. Iniesta. He's played him through. Neymar. He might be in here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he put it away? This time, surely. it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
It's one! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Mateus. And here's Maradona. He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! It's in!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's
Maradona! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. So now the difference is 3.
to be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pinches it off him. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Vietnam 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And no, that was never going to make it. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And the counter is on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Mateus. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Lahm. Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi. For Yaya Toure. Costa Curta. Beckham. And it's Beckham. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Lahm. And here's Neymar. And Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Eto'o.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71
Driving on and making good
649.
progress. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. Saliba. That looks a cracking ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for the runner. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, horrible miscue.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Lahm.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot goal! He scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Just about up to 75 minutes. Mateus, and he's running through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham, Lahm, now it's Beckham, and that interception was most necessary. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Has a goal! Has another goal! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 10.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Le numéro
And things are much
99.
healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yaya Touré. Alors
Oh, that was vital.
le numéro 14.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive
Le
route by
numéro
now.
23. Changement.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckham. Costa Curta. Messi. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Vietnam probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end. Bellingham. Bale. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he finish? Now, and again! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good read. And we're done. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Now it's Maradona. Always onto this. So what can they make of this? Now it's Rijkaard. And here's Messi. He's in here! And the flag has stayed down. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah. Rummenigge threads one in. Adams. We expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge. And through to the goalkeeper. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Suarez. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It could be in here. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop.
Hones! The pass is intercepted. And he's had a hit. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Beckham, Rice, and Adams. Could be danger here. And it's Luis Suarez. He's got the shot away! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mbappe. Iniesta. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Rummenigge opts to play it back. And they're quick to get it back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rijkaard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. And it's Iniesta. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. And he's certainly onside here. Iniesta! And he's there to get it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Lahm looking to penetrate opposition lines. Vieira. And it's Luis Suarez. Half-time getting close now. Ah, he's given it away. And that has sent him sprawling. Rijkaard! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he...
It's Luis Suarez! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Vietnam didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Iniesta, Neymar, Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. And it's Iniesta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, and he's through the middle. Thuram cuts out the pass. Maradona. And he welcomes it in. Neymar gets through. There's the hit! He scores! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, just the consolation, and the shot!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vietnam has the chance to go the other way. Ernest stood up well to him there.
Vietnam have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Oh, shooting chance! Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Great chance! It's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The pass has gone astray. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Neymar. Beckham. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Rice. And here's Neymar. Mbappe. It is a corner, good chance.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Messi. À leur place.
And here's Neymar.
Yaya Touré.
Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Le numéro 22.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Attention,
He's shifting through the
changement.
gears here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham calmly anticipates. De Bruyne, and it's Maradona.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Beckenbauer. Rice. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Kaka. Pinches it off him. Thuram. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká. Corner it is. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. De Bruyne is there and he can get that clear. And it's Yaya Touré. That's tidy. Vieira. Vietnam are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Bale shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Mbappe. Ah, that's a fine interception. Gullit. Bale. Kaka. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Mbappe! Well seen, saw that coming. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Oh, great ball!
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Now it's Mbappe. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Aims beyond, and the finish!
And he was there to get a vital touch. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he was alert to it. Adams gets it clear. Now it's Messi. He's got the shot away! Looking for options for movement. Hernes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Messi with a real chance here. Luis Suarez. And he's taking no chances there.
Hoeneß really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He is through here. Now the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. There's the hit! And that should get the job done. Luis Suarez!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. Messi. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. That's a throw. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's shifting through the... Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Messi. So what can they make of this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Beckham. And it's Lahm. Rice.
Vietnam certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the counter is on. Rijkaard. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And the shot! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Iniesta. He's cut it out. Rummenigge. Hermes. For Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And there's the end of the first half. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Picks one through, floated through. Now this could be a chance. Messi. There's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. Honest! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Thuram.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
No way through. That has been cut short. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Messi. Rice.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hermes. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Rijkaard. Oh, big chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Irwin. Maradona. And it's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making, and
And this is Luis Suarez. Great chance! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
and how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys. Chooses to go back. Shot could be on, and Messi! No, that's just wide.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Lahm. Defending was strong and firm. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good alertness. Hermes. He'll play for Rijkaard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Iniesta, and he was quick to react. Thuram. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rice. Mbappe. It's a goal kick.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that will be it. Vietnam suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Vietnam desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.